guys, and welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today we have the first winner of the side event of 60 players.
With Rayleigh.
Really? Why Rayleigh in OP13?
Because it has a really good matchup in team, and across the board against Rogue is good, and the other top three decks in Zoro and Ace are decent matchups, especially with the dice in this meta.
Okay, do you remind the matches you played in top 8?
In the top cut I played Emu and Bonnie. I went 6-0. I played, I believe, one Lim and one of every deck but Ace in the side event. In the main event I went top 4 and I played Zoro, Ace, Emu. Actually 2 Emus, 2 Lims. Zoro, Ace and a deck, I don't remember.
Okay. So you got 2 good placement, you won the side event and you got top 4 in the main event of 100 players. So Rayleigh is not dead, as a lot of people say. Okay, show us your deck list.
Sure. For the searchers, we got the pretty standard searchers. I'm still on 4 Namis and 4 Shakus, which is one of the best. Buggy. I'm not sure if I'm playing against Zorin correctly, but I don't like Buggy as much as before, because most times when they Perona you and they go 3-on-3, most times you have to let it go. And if you deep swarm with the other pieces, you do have enough pressure that you don't need to use a card on Buggy. Also, you wanna go 5-5-5. And probably the best, the most versatile. The searcher you can throw on lethals as well to find cards to get more boost. And yeah, it's all the searchers you can play, I believe. I don't think I would go down on any of these. Maybe on Nami, but it's consistency. The main core. The
Luffy Aura.
Yeah. The Luffy and never drawn Sanji, aside for the finals. Most of the weekend I didn't enjoy it as much, in case I don't see Sanji. It's 2 Luffys, which are very good against Zoro. And in general, you can throw it down, it's a 5k most times. It's a little bad against, like, not against anything, but when you want to just give dons away and you put this down thinking it's for every turn it's an attacker, sometimes it is not, and it's just a 3k, which is good enough, but sometimes it's underwhelming. But most times it's very good. Also, it's consistency with Stroet's target, Boa and Shark target, which target Luffy's. I chose Brook over Sanji because the 2 matchups that do starve you, it's probably just Emu and Bonnie. And Bonnie I don't play as much against, of course. I don't expect that as much. Against Ace you don't want to take cards as much, even if it comes up. And against Ace you cannot take because they aggro down on you a lot. So I thought maybe trying out Brook to have another card against Zoro, and in general versatility for the yearly game, so I can go. I never did it this event, but the plan was there to just if I need to swarm, go Brook to give 2 dons on something and keep the pressure in case I need to swarm and I don't see enough searchers. For the rushes, I played 3 and 2 split, which is, I guess, the more interesting thing of the deck, because of course it's a pretty standard list. The leader doesn't allow you to build as much, and if you don't know what this does, it's reveal 2 events against plus 1000 and rush for the rest of your opponent's turn as well. So when it comes back to you, it's a 4k. But I figured especially against Ace, which does pudding you also need in general, I think, more counters. And so I didn't want to go like 4 and 1 or something, and he's just good as well because you can pick it up with the search spell. And the buff he gets on the turn it goes back to you, I don't think it's too relevant, because as long as a body like this, which is a 4k, which is big for this deck, sticks, it's good enough. So it's not too bad for this. And the only bad thing is it's not searchable because it's fishmen and some pirates. So you just have to draw it. And I didn't play any hero killers because they don't counter, and I think it's a bit underwhelming at times where you just wanna go 5-5-5, rip cards off your opponent's hand, and you don't need the 7k because you will do 5 anyways, and the same value is for 5 and 7 to face is the same, but you just wait a don on something. And for the same logic, if it's a body 5k or 7k, anything, if it sticks, it's good. Against states where you wanna have bigger bodies, it still feels strange to drop it down. So yeah, I didn't play any. But I'm considering it for the even matchup because maybe sometimes they cannot get rid of it, and it should get a lot of value if it sticks. 4 searcher spells, 4 boost spells, 4 of the unblockables. I guess this is the ones you will cut on the previous format, but right now I feel like the unblockable, the main matchups require you to go with the unblockable strategy, and you cannot afford at times to just go with your deck and rip your opponent's cards off their hand. You just have to heavily play into the unblockable strategy, and the fact you have 4 of the unblockables specifically allows you to not pick it up when you wanna follow up, have multiples when needed, and maybe even trick your opponent into thinking you might not have it because you just discarded it on the last turn phase 1. And for the same reason I'm playing 4 of the boost, actually 5 of the boost. I'm playing no radical beams. I don't like the card too much. The early testing, this didn't came up as much as I liked, but again, for the strategy you have to apply for the unblockable, you kinda need boost, and sometimes you can do very good turns when they thought you didn't have as much on board to swing. Maybe you have 2 or 3 dons left, and you go with this, you split on stuff, and they take life, give you cards they was not supposed to, and yeah, it's very good against Ace to just go infinite on the last unblockable. And for the GOAT.
The MVP.
Yeah, I cannot die card.
Do you have some shoutout to do?
Shoutouts to my friends and casters.
And me?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Thanks to Luigi for keeping the phone up during the profile.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you. And to join me specifically, brought me with him in this quiz, and all of the friends who actually had me get on this quiz.
Meno male. Bye bye.
Which we have Luigi in.
Hai visto?
Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.